Stock Market Report 2025, What Investors Must Know, Finance World. Intro. Welcome back to Finance World, your trusted source for global market insights. Today's video covers the 2025 stock market outlook, key trends shaping global equities, and what smart investors should be watching right now. Global market overview. 2025 so far. The global stock market in 2025 is showing mixed but opportunity-rich signals. While volatility remains high, investors are adapting to a new financial reality driven by interest rate adjustments, AI-led growth, and geopolitical shifts. Major indices like the S&P 500, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones are experiencing selective growth rather than broad market rallies. This tells us one thing clearly. Backhand index pointing right stock picking matters more than ever in 2025. Key market drivers in 2025. 1. Interest rates and inflation. Central banks are moving cautiously. Inflation has cooled compared to previous years, but rate cuts are happening slowly and strategically. This environment favors quality stocks, dividend payers, and long-term investors. 2. Artificial intelligence boom. AI continues to dominate the market narrative. Companies involved in semiconductors, cloud computing, automation, and data analytics are attracting heavy institutional investment. 3. Energy and commodities. Oil, gas, and renewable energy stocks are seeing renewed interest due to global supply concerns and green energy policies. Gold remains a safe haven asset as investors hedge against uncertainty. Top performing sectors to watch. Heavy checkmark technology and AI, still leading growth. Heavy checkmark healthcare and biotech. Aging population plus innovation. Heavy checkmark defense and cybersecurity. Rising global tensions. Heavy checkmark financials, benefiting from stable rate policies. Meanwhile, speculative stocks without solid earnings are struggling, reminding investors to stay cautious. Emerging markets outlook. Emerging markets are becoming attractive again in 2025, especially in Asia and parts of the Middle East. Lower debt levels and strong domestic growth are pulling long-term investors back into these regions. Investor strategy for 2025. Here's how smart investors are positioning themselves. Focus on fundamentally strong companies. Avoid hype-driven stocks. Diversify across sectors and regions. Keep cash ready for market corrections. Think long-term, not emotional. Remember, wealth is built by patience, not panic. Final thoughts. The stock market in 2025 is not about quick wins. It's about strategic investing. Opportunities exist, but only for those who stay informed and disciplined. If you found this market report helpful, like the video, subscribe to Finance World, and turn on notifications for daily financial updates. Finance World Stock Market Report 2025 script in the same professional, smooth flow style for an English audience. Risk factors investors should not ignore in 2025. While opportunities are growing, 2025 also comes with serious risks that investors must watch closely. Geopolitical tensions, conflicts, trade restrictions, and global alliances are directly impacting supply chains and investor confidence. Any major escalation can cause sudden market corrections. Market overvaluation concerns. Some tech and AI stocks are trading at extremely high valuations. Even strong companies can fall if expectations are not met. This is why risk management is critical in 2025. Retail investor psychology. Emotional trading remains one of the biggest threats. Social media hype can push prices up temporarily, but fundamentals always win in the long run. U.S. stock market outlook. The U.S. market remains the global benchmark. Large cap stocks are showing resilience, while small cap stocks are slowly recovering. Blue chip companies are attracting defensive investors. Dividend stocks are gaining popularity. AI-linked firms continue to outperform traditional sectors. However, analysts expect short-term pullbacks, which should offer buying opportunities. European and Asian market insights. European markets are stabilizing after economic slowdowns. Banking and industrial stocks are seeing gradual recovery. Asian markets, especially China, India, and Southeast Asia, are showing renewed momentum driven by manufacturing growth and domestic consumption. Long-term investors are quietly accumulating positions in these regions. Crypto market connection. Crypto markets in 2025 are moving more in sync with traditional finance. Bitcoin and Ethereum are being treated as digital macro assets, not just speculative tools. Institutional adoption and regulatory clarity are making crypto a high-risk but high-potential segment. What smart money is doing right now, institutional investors are reducing exposure to weak growth stocks, increasing allocation to AI, defense, healthcare, and energy, holding more cash than usual, preparing for volatility instead of fearing it. This strategy shows confidence, not panic. Long-term wealth mindset. Successful investors in 2025 are focused on compounding over years, strong balance sheets, consistent earnings growth, risk-adjusted returns. Quick profits fade, but disciplined investing builds real wealth. Closing message. The 2025 stock market rewards knowledge, patience, and discipline. Stay informed, stay diversified, and never invest blindly. This is Finance World, bringing you clarity in a complex financial world. Subscribe, stay updated, and invest wisely. The Finance World Stock Market Report 2025 script with deeper analysis and extended runtime. Perfect for a 10 to 12-minute YouTube video. Retail versus institutional investors. 2025 reality. In 2025, the gap between retail and institutional investors is becoming more visible. Institutional investors rely on data, earnings forecasts, and macro indicators, while many retail traders still chase trends. This difference explains why smart money enters positions early and exits quietly. For retail investors, the lesson is simple. Push and follow fundamentals, not fear or FOMO. Earnings season, the true market driver. In 2025, earnings reports matter more than headlines. Markets are no longer rewarding promises. They're rewarding profits. Companies that beat earnings expectations, show strong cash flow, provide realistic guidance, are outperforming even in volatile conditions. If a company fails to deliver results, its stock price reacts immediately, no matter how popular a brand is. Small cap and mid cap stocks outlook. Small cap and mid cap stocks are slowly gaining attention in 2025. After years of underperformance, many of these stocks are now undervalued with improving balance sheets. However, the sector demands careful research, strong risk management, long-term patience. Not all small caps will survive. Selectivity is key. Dividend stocks and passive income trend. With market uncertainties still present, dividend-paying stocks are becoming attractive again. Investors are shifting towards stable dividends, reliable cash flow, lower volatility. Dividend reinvestment is once again proving to be a powerful wealth-building strategy in 2025. Market corrections, fear or opportunity. Corrections are a normal part of healthy markets. In 2025, smart investors see market dips as heavy checkmark buying opportunities, heavy checkmark portfolio rebalancing moments, heavy checkmark long-term entry points. Panic selling, on the other hand, continues to destroy wealth. Psychology of successful investors. The biggest edge in 2025 is not capital, it's mindset. Successful investors control emotions, accept short-term losses, stick to proven strategies, avoid impulsive decisions. Markets reward discipline, not excitement. What to expect in the coming months. Looking ahead, analysts expect continued volatility, sector rotation instead of market-wide rallies, strong performance from innovation-driven companies. The message is clear: adaptability wins. Final extended closing. The 2025 stock market is a battlefield of information, emotion, and opportunity. Those who educate themselves will survive. Those who stay disciplined will grow. And those who panic will exit early. Thank you for watching Finance World. Stay informed, stay patient, and invest with confidence. Finance World Stock Market Report 2025 with advanced level insights. Ideal to extend your video to 15 to 18 minutes and keep the audience engaged. Sector rotation strategy in 2025. One of the most important trends in 2025 is sector rotation. Money is not leaving the market. It is moving within the market. Investors are rotating from overvalued growth stocks into defensive and cash-generating sectors. This is why healthcare, utilities, defense, and consumer staples are showing strength during volatile phases. Understanding sector rotation can help investors enter early and exit wisely. Role of central banks and policy signals. Central banks remain the biggest hidden force behind market movements. Every statement, policy update, or press conference creates market reactions. In 2025, rate cuts are slow and calculated. Liquidity conditions are improving gradually. Markets react more to guidance than actual decisions. Smart investors listen carefully to policy language, not headlines. Stock buybacks and corporate confidence. Another powerful signal in 2025 is corporate behavior. When companies increase share buybacks, it shows heavy checkmark management confidence, heavy checkmark strong cash position, heavy checkmark belief in long-term growth. Buybacks are acting as a support system for stock prices, especially in large-cap companies. IPO and new listings outlook. The IPO market is reopening in 2025, but cautiously. Unlike hype-driven listings of the past, investors are now demanding profitability paths, transparent financials, sustainable business models. Weak IPOs are being punished, while strong ones gain trust quickly. Algorithmic and AI trading impact. AI is no longer just a sector. It is shaping how markets operate. Algorithmic trading now drives a major part of daily volume. This increases speed of market moves, short-term volatility, sudden price swings. For long-term investors, this means one thing: ignore noise, focus on value. Retail Investor Survival Guide, 2025. To survive and grow in 2025, retail investors must stop overtrading, reduce leverage, avoid unverified tips, build a structured plan. Consistency beats intensity every time. Wealth protection strategies. In uncertain markets, protecting capital is as important as growing it. Smart investors use stop-loss strategies, portfolio diversification, exposure to gold or defensive assets, cash reserves. Protection ensures survival. Survival ensures opportunity. Final power message. The stock market in 2025 is not dangerous. It is selective.